Ancient river valley civilizations. Egypt. Egypt is on the Nile River. It's the longest river in the world, and it has predictable flooding, which made it great for farming. The gift of the Nile. It provided fish, transportation, fertile land, and trade. The government was set up through a pharaoh, who was the ruler, who was worshipped like a god. It had a lot of bureaucracy, groups of officials that help run the government. Kim Minas was the united both the upper and lower Egypt across the Nile River. The religion was polytheistic, like all the other areas in the Middle East. Had many gods. Amun-Re was the sun god or the chief god. Osiris was the god of the Nile. They also believed in mummification, which was preserving the body for life after death. They performed advanced surgeries. They knew about the human body from going through mummification, and they were able to diagnose illnesses. Their society had a very strict social system. Pharaoh on top, followed by the government officials, then the soldiers, then the scribe, then the merchants, then the craftsmen, and then the peasants who were doing all the farming. And at the very bottom, you had the slaves. Contributions or technology during this time was again the calendar, the Great Pyramids, which are a huge tourist attraction even today, and of course temples and monuments, and many of these you can still see today throughout Egypt. The writing was based on hieroglyphics, and the Rosetta Stone discovered in 1799 allowed us to actually transcribe and evaluate those hieroglyphics to be able to read Egyptian writing. The hieroglyphics were pictures used to express words or ideas or sounds that were first carved into stone and then later written on papyrus, which was grass reeds that grew on the shores of the Nile River. The scribes were the masters of the writing. You had to be highly educated to become a scribe.